Alright, we are back. This is the day Sayori leaves early, right? Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Okay, I can't skip through this. I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over a book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't be going anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation on her own, so I have no choice but to approach her myself, or you could ignore her. Just really, break her heart. But now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her. Dots, I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Oh, my thoughts? I have no thoughts. How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. It wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. No, that isn't. I was staring at anything like that. I didn't do anything creepy like check out your ass. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certain things those who find that the most comfort in keeping to themselves. If you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Huh. Well, really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, it's quite romantic. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna turn her down at the end of this. So sorry, I didn't mean to say anything stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her own feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading a little bit into it too much. Chronos, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep and beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Huh. Do you think there might be something behind it all? Uh-huh. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on in the inside of her head. She may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that's the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. You don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Thoughts? Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I mean, hell, I joined a literature club because all the girls were cute. I'm pretty simple. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyways. Okay, poem sharing time. Monica. Your style's more refined, Chronos. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her, especially when she keeps threatening me. I mean, I heard her say more words in these past couple days than she's talked in a whole year. I'm not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. Still getting the hang of it myself. Huh. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. But that's, it's awfully suspicious, Spending all that time with her in the clubroom every day. Reading that edgy novel of hers. Well, I just feel bad she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it like that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, the lady who knows. Continue. Alright, Sayori. Okay, and she just leaves. Nah, Suki's gonna ignore me like Yuri ignored me. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! Oh, shit. Alright, Yuri.
Dots, Chronos, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you show me is nothing but sort of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, really, even. I don't think I've ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. I mean, this never did come to me naturally. I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
That's so.
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feels... I'm so glad I get the chance to share my writing. Never thought it'd feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday.
Oh, I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you never even shared it with anyone. Kind of a shame.
Maybe, but not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well...
Yuri smiles sadly.
During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on their face. Or deep thinkers or problem solvers who discover the mysteries of their life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know?
Well, this is depressing.
And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type.
Make fun of your body type? In what way?
And they don't hate me for acting like I know it all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Chronos!
Okay.
It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do is read and write. It wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time.
But I haven't done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me.
That's kind of interesting now that I think about it. On Natsuki's route, no one really got mad at me. Right? Well, I guess Sayori kind of did, maybe? No, she left either way. She ends up where she is either way. Whether you follow her path, or Yuri's, or Natsuki's. But, like with Sayori's, Yuri didn't want anything to do with me. Natsuki's, everything was fine. And with Yuri's, Natsuki doesn't want to have anything to do with me. Honestly, I would have expected if I went with Natsuki, Yuri wouldn't want anything to do with me. Kind of like how Natsuki doesn't want anything to do with me now that I'm following Yuri's. But apparently it's all good in the hood, baby. I guess, yeah, it's kind of weird.
I'm no difficult person, Chronos. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treat me just like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. Like a person. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined the club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Just one. Wouldn't you?
You put it that way, yes. We are really friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her hand on her head on her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem?
Yes, I do. Let me get it for you.
Ghost Under the Lights Part 2. This is new. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows. Closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds, he raises his arm, time stops. Oh, there's a lot more than I thought there was here. The only indication of movement is the amber glow flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up and understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flicker stops. Ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber. Same color, my energy. Finish the poem, I hand it to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Dots, do you dislike it?
Oh no, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
I don't really know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Dots, Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. Yeah, so thank you. And I hope you keep spending time. Keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate to respond. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. I mean, I can keep it. Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I think you do a good job. She finally turns to me. I guess we should move on to before Monica says something.
But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. All right. Honestly, I thought Yuri's was gonna go by pretty fast, given what we experienced, but it is pretty different than her other route and Monica's. Natsuki. Oh no, we want Yuri. Sorry, reflexes. Yuri. Probably the most useful to Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell what you're about to say.
No. I was just...
So you'll be helping Yuri, Chronos. Yeah, that's what I'm going to. That's what I'm going to do, yes.
I'm glad. I had a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful.
Oh, that's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking on your own?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. I've spent 2 occasions with you on the weekend, and there's probably going to be a third one, so I can get all the achievements. That probably won't be an episode. I'll probably just do the achievement stuff. But anyways, so is that, oh yeah, I probably need to finish the game as well. Right there, someone did say there was another ending. But anyways, so this is everything we need to go over. Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Chronos? Me? Oh, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how this turns out. Oh, that's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Dots! Natsuki!
What?
Why's everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Chronos picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing I can do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry that if I said something bad.
Sayori isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if I didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feels good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part. The whole event. I believe you.
Yeah.
I hope to see everyone do their best. Oh, with that, there's nothing more for tomorrow. So I guess it's time for us. I can't skip. All right, let's get out of here then. Everyone's packing up their stuff. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. Turn around. Sorry, I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe this slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes. All right then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I thought I'd be the one going over to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think we prefer to go to your house. They only drew one house, Chronos, and it's yours. All right, in that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like I... What? Okay. That is what it said. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I have to manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you. Don't underestimate yourself, Chronos. I will make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? Dots? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. Really? After everything? You're forgetting one reason, the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But... Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking it. You wanted me to point out what you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize... I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. He looks straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After the exchange, I make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. Okay, so we are skipping to a point where I can't breathe. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit, but when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, let's go see our childhood friend. I wonder if she's gonna say anything new. I would imagine so. Never mind! Oh wait, no, we're still here. Never mind. Oh wait, you didn't say anything new. Cool. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on the way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. You brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy? Oh, did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got it right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, wow, a different room. I take Yuri to my room. A nice room, actually. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Yeah, I did that. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, it would be really embarrassing for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrists, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. That's where I keep my porn, Yuri. I let go of Yuri's reach. She puts both her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned out that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow.
I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help make our guests take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
My throat was not ready for this today, I guess. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
Oh, no, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I'm gonna use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah, like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the window in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's this wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser of essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all. Aside from the point that they're pretty toxic to cats, if I remember correctly. So that will never be in my house.
Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to positive atmospheres. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch at the bottom. In a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through the small hole on the top. Ah, it's a wonderful smell. What kind of mood is that one?
This jasmine oil, essential oil, smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. And she's my favorite Disney princess. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warm and your heart pounds more heavily.
That sounds like a medical condition, to be quite honest.
Don't you think it will be perfect for sharing your poems?
It does sound suitable. You seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
No. I mean, yes, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word in each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. That's a little much, Yuri.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
I guess so. So it's gonna be a curtain made up of words. Alright, just had to get a drink real fast. I don't know how much that's gonna help, but make sure I didn't accidentally skip anything.
It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek in.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Ooh.
Okay. Yuri giggles with red cheeks and a horrible laugh. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed than it when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's your marker, Chronos. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once you finish cutting. I finish cutting the ribbons.
All right. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length, and she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate design of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well...
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're gonna think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Yes, I do. Each their own, you know. I mean, you can't judge them.
I promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of in the knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, or maybe... Ooh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. It's just funny how nervous you are about sharing. As well, it's just an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once more.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. Yeah, you don't want to hand it knife first. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where did you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife in my index. Why? Ow, yeah, that was stupid. In-game Chronos, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Trust me, I've tried. Oh no.
A small drip of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes her hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue whirl around my finger. Startled, and now daydreaming, I instinctively pulled my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head and her face burns up. Yuri!
It's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird. I mean, it was a lot weird. I did suck on Natsuki's finger, I guess, in one of the routes, but still, took me by surprise. It was frosting, not blood. Guess she was trying to help, right? Yeah, I think you're overreacting a little bit. Nah, she did just drink our blood. That's actually not good. Like, not at all. It's way different than frosting.
Ooh.
She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? It might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and I lick her index finger in return.
But Chronos! Did you really just do that?
And now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew it would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the smell of blood in the air as well would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Chronos.
Oh yeah, I'm weird. I licked the clean finger, you licked the bloody one. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri's calling me weird. I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut and you sucked up all the blood. Look, it's already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I'm legit surprised it wasn't a different picture for her sucking on my finger. I watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it was nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the strings, the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with that, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
We're gonna make a banner. That's why I asked you to buy paint tablets.
Tablets? One of Yuri's items was asked me to buy a kit of watercolor. Oh, right. Kind of like the egg tablets. I get you. All right. For Easter, watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. You mind fetching those from us?
Of course not. You're gonna go through my drawer. Chronos, don't go. She's gonna go through our porn drawer. You don't want people seeing that.
Just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill up the cups too much, it'll be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I came and see quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back from her arm. Did she not go through our porn drawer? Your face is a little red. She went through our porn drawer! Is it too hot in here or something?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri heartily dismisses Oh, you went through our porn draw! The sacrilege! It takes it upon herself, and also, like, the betrayal. Takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner.
Oh shit, she didn't steal some of my Yuri, did you steal some of my underwear? Shit. I should have seen this coming.
Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brushes on a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide, and when we paint. It kind of reminds me of elementary school. I should have got more to drink, to be quite honest. Painting a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
Sorry if you feel too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of funny, you know?
Yeah, it is fun.
Oh, it's kind of fun. Yeah, I thought I said funny.
Glad you feel that way.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple I like reading, it doesn't even matter if we talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little better, a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
That's so. Even though Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. And I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my hand to bump into hers.
Yeah?
Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. Just startled me, that's all. You kind of sounded like Speed Racer for a moment, didn't I? I'm sorry about that. I should have asked you to get that for me.
That's not your fault. Your face. There's droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get the towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel. She's gonna go through our porn draw again, and then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrists.
Wait.
Yeah?
Just a little longer. Feels really nice.
I keep my hand against Yuri's neck. He looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her book. I was like she's lost in a daze, enveloped in her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving her this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly your face becomes much more closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
Yeah, it's fine. You're sucking my blood again, so that's good. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier than she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. I might break this up into 2 episodes. This is going on. This is much longer than I thought it was going to be. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty easy, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Oh, not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then you can bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts.
Is that okay? Oh, is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's any more for us to do here.
Phew.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
Oh, no, that's not it. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself,
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
it's probably my fault for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. But the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed in anything.
Gathering all the things, Yuri seems like she's a little disappointed, to be quite honest. I understand why. It sounded like she was really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time when that can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. Glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Then...
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted, because we can just do this again. Whenever we want. You can come over, or we can go somewhere else. I forgot you don't like going out. How much so? I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, right? So,
you're very thoughtful, Chronos.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
I think I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to this? Lean in and kiss. But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls away.
Sayori!
Ah.
Hi, Chronos. I'm here to cock block you again.
Sayori! Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Chronos. I just stopped by to say hi. I was nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. But we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so... That's fine, right? Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye. Alright, so...
You'll always be my dearest friend.
But that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I'm just gonna not go any further just in case. I'll go ahead and save here. I'm gonna do Natsuki's off screen because we already did that. Oh fuck, it's been an hour and 20 minutes. Well, the episode had. Okay, so it's been an hour and 35. I did get water and stuff like that in between. I might break this up into 2 episodes. A little longer, because now I'm not going to be able to record Disco Elysium right now, because too late. But yeah, thank you for watching. Next time, we're going to start the side stories, but there might be the ending. Yeah, because there might be a different ending. Well, is a different ending. I was told there was a different ending if you do all of them in like a one route thing. You have to reload. So we'll probably see that, and then we'll do side stories next time. Thank you for watching, and y'all have a great day. Bye.